Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I am your chakra priestess here, and I'm wanted to talk about the Dalai Lama apologizing to everyone, or apologizing after the video raised or came afloat, asking the child to suck his tongue. Okay, and if you're watching from my main channel, hello, welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl, Melinda J. I go by the Chakra Priestess on my spiritual channel. Feel free to check it out. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so this is from CNN. And as you can see here, the Dalai Lama is giving the forehead's kiss to the child. I am not playing the video because I'm pretty sure you all seen it by now. And of course, like I said, this is one of the topics that I was talking about before I realized that I had to get another external drive for my computer to back up my files. All right. So it reads, the Dalai Lama has apologized after the video emerged showing the spiritual leader kissing a child on the lips and then asking him to suck his tongue at the event in North India. In a statement Monday, the Office for Dalai Lama said he wishes to apologize to the boy and his family, as well as his many friends across the world, for the hurt his words may have caused, adding he regrets the incident. His Holiness often teases people when he meets an innocent and playful way, even in public and before cameras. The statement said his apology comes after the video of exchange which he took place during an event in Hillside City, Dharamshala, in February went viral on social media, with many users criticizing the Dalai Lama's action. In the video, the young boy can be seen approaching the Nobel Peace Prize winner before asking, "Can I hug you?" The 87-year-old spiritual leader then invites the boy on stage and points to his cheek and says, "First, here," prompting the boy to give him a hug and a kiss. The Dalai Lama then points to his lips and says, "Then I think finally here also." And he then puts the boy's chin and kisses him on the mouth. Okay. "And suck my tongue," he says after a few seconds poking his tongue out. The identity of the boy is not known. He was at an event with the M3M Foundation, a philanthropic arm of the Indian real estate company M3M Group, based in that city where the Dalai Lama lives in permanent exile. And CNN has reached out to the M3M Foundation for comment. In response to the incident, the prominent Dalai based child rights group, HAC, Center for the Child's Rights, told CNN in a statement condemns all form of child abuse. In addition, some news referred to the Tibetan culture about showing tongue, but this video is certainly not about any cultural expression, and even if it is, such cultural expressions are not acceptable. Some of the Dalai Lama's supporters have decreed or decried the criticism, however, argued the leader's actions have been misinterpreted under the Western lens. In other words, us Westerners over here in the Americas, also Mexico and Canada, we are over exaggerating. We are being dramatic. That's what they're saying to us, okay, over on the West side. Okay. Expressions of emotions and manners today have been melted together, become vividly westernized, which I can agree to that portion. But really, I mean, I don't believe y'all would do that in public and in general, even if he is teasing. It almost brings a question: does this behind closed doors? But that's my observation. All right. A tip. Hold on, y'all. A Tibetan, there we go, activist in exile wrote on Twitter, bringing the narrative of other countries, customs, and social influence on gender and sexuality to interpret the Tibetan way of expression is heinous. Sticking out one's tongue is a sign of respect or agreement and was often used as a greeting in traditional Tibetan culture. According to the Institute of East Asia Studies at the University of California, Berkeley, the current Dalai Lama, Tenzin G, is the world's best known living Buddhist figure, the principal spiritual leader of the Yellow Hat School of Tibetan Buddhism. The Dalai Lama is revered by millions as the reincarnation of his 13 predecessors. The spiritual leader has been based in India since 1959, following an unsuccessful Tibetan uprising against Chinese occupation. He later established a government in exile in North India, in the same city where this incident happened, leading thousands of Tibetans to follow him there. February's incident isn't the first time the octogenarian has sparked controversy in recent years. He apologizes after 2019 interview with the BBC, during which he said if a female Dalai Lama should succeed him, she should be more attractive. How attractive are you talking about? The previous year, he suggests Europe should be kept for Europeans. Dang. In other words, stay in your lane. That's what he said when speaking about rising level of African refugees entering the continent. Ooh, they said stay in your lane and let them folks live where they want to live. That's what I'm getting from that statement. And also, the whole Europe will eventually become Muslim country. Impossible. Or African country. Also impossible, he added. Adding that it's better to keep Europe for Europeans. In other words, let the Europeans be Europeans. Okay. Oh, man. That's controversial in its own self. Okay, my own 2 cents that I got from this scenario is, if the child doesn't do it with his parents, why should he do it with a spiritual leader? Of course, we all have a jokey joke personality, okay, but sometimes it can go too far. And in this instance, it does go too far, because if you do this out in public, who and what to say, what happens behind closed doors. Okay, so if you don't want to have that that conclusion or that perspective or that tied, hold on y'all, or this instance tied to you, then you definitely going to have to squash that immediately. Otherwise, that's going to stick to you for the rest of your life. Okay. Also, we need to get to a point where we do hold people accountable for their actions, whether they're young, old, spiritually staged or not. I mean, we are all human beings in our own right, but without accountability, it grows into a invisible being, okay, acting as if you are invisible and you can get away with everything. And with that, whenever that does happen, it's hard for the person to take criticism and feedback. So with that being said, how about we just nip it all in the bud now in a sincere manner, which he did issue out a statement of to apologize and condemn what happened. However, make sure it's not sounding press PR related and is actually coming from the heart. That's all I'm asking. If it's coming from the heart, fine. If not, just to brush it under the rug, then that's a problem where I have, okay? But other than that, yeah, if the child doesn't do it with their parents at home, then that's a problem. As it stated in the article, yes, it could be done. Well, it's a representation using the tongue as a sign of agreement or welcoming, but does it go to extent of that action there? Okay, besides doing that with your significant other. If not, That's a problem that needs to be addressed. All right. So at the end of the day, let's all hold ourselves accountable. It's okay to make mistakes because we are not perfect. But at the end of the day, if y'all saying we are fighting for the children, do this for the children, and all those type of things, practice what you preach, okay? If you are for the children and you are helping to protect and preserve the innocence of the children, practice what you preach and do it. Okay, don't just say that and you do the flip side of that, because that causes a problem too, because you don't want to mess with the children and their innocence, because that's what caused individuals later on in life to have traumatic experiences that they cannot undo or have a hard time undo. Okay, so with that being said, that is my 2 cents on that. Feel free to leave your comments down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.